Andrew Ellerslie on Saturday. Start off with race 3, Show 'em Up.
Show 'em Up, we scratched her from last Saturday, just the 1200 with the weight was probably a bit of a concern on what was a good track, so rain around would certainly be to her benefit.
Race 4, Victory Drive.
Probably a stay, just struggling to recapture his best form, so we're hoping for an improved showing.
Race 7, 2 runners. First off, Break My Stride.
A little bit in and out, very much an enigma. He is due to run a good one, so we're hopeful.
And your thoughts on Camino Acoso?
He's running good, solid, honest races. I guess the weight is a bit of a query. He's up in the weights now and just got to get the right run.
Race 8, the Group 1 Bone Crusher New Zealand Stakes. 3 runners. First off, Lizzie Lamore.
Drawn barrier 1 should get all favours, and whatever the track comes up won't worry her.
Nicoletta.
Racing in good form, a little bit disappointing last start at Matamata, but I think back to weight for age should suit her pattern of racing.
And St. Emilion.
He's in great form, really flying at the moment, probably in career best form. Hopefully he can put himself up on the pace as he normally does, and he's always going to be hard to catch.
Race 9, the Group 1 Auckland Cup. Last start winner, Show the World.
Show the World, very impressive every run I think this preparation, and the form around ladies first and horses like that is very solid for this, so just a bit of a tricky barrier draw. If he gets any luck in the run, he'll be in the finish.
And Zacata.
Going good solid races. He doesn't get in well at the set weights and penalties conditions of the race, but we are happy with him and he'll go a good solid race.
Race 10, Gundown and Princess Sapphire.
Gundown was, I thought, very unlucky. Raced in restricted room and didn't really get clear till about 50 metres out last time, and was strong through the line. And Princess Sapphire hasn't had all favours her last couple either.
Stephen runners on Saturday at Ellerslie. Race 2, Bevan Street.
Bevan Street showed us plenty last time. He won very well first up. Not much went right from second up. We've given him a long spell. He's had 2 quiet trials to prepare him for this. He's trialled up beautifully, and I'm expecting a forward showing Saturday.
Race 3, King's Cross.
King's Cross, he's freshened since his last little campaign. He'll race well with improvement in him.
Race 5, last start winner, Rosa Carolina.
Filly, mare with a lot of ability. She stakes place in Australia. Won very nicely at Te Rapa. Any rain certainly won't worry her. She's a good chance of luck.
Race 7, Rude Not To.
Rude Not To needs a good 3 to show her best. She does have to lump a fair weight around. But her last start looked like she was close back to her best form. She can carry the weight, she's right enough.
Race 10, Ruby Bridges.
Been very disappointing. Last start did get caught out wide and worked hard, but still didn't quite really get to the line. Blinkers tongue tie added. Hoping on a decent track. Drawn wide again. She's drawn wide every start of her life. I can't believe it, but any luck, we just want to see her hitting the line good, and then we'll know she's back to somewhere near her best.
And 1 runner in Wellington, race 4, Secret Embrace.
Should love the step up to 2400. Her last 2 runs have been extremely good. Probably all 3 have been really good actually. 2400, it's beautiful, nice small field. As long as the track doesn't get out of that dead range, looks a perfect race for her.
Stable pick for the day?
Probably look at Secret Embrace down in Wellington on a decent track.